I accidentally bumped into a suspicious man, and the moment I touched him I saw a vision of him kidnapping 4 young girls. He was acting like a little kid, but just to be safe I contacted the police over my earpiece to verify what I'd seen. I was born with a special ability. Whenever I touch someone who's committed a crime, I can see exactly what they did. That's not all. My body is virtually indestructible. I've barely been injured my entire life. I even walked away without a scratch from a train derailment that killed everyone else on board. The police confirmed that 4 cheerleaders had recently gone missing, and they still had no leads. Based on what I'd seen in my vision, I quickly figured out where the girls were being held. I threw on my raincoat and headed out to rescue them, but I underestimated the man who looked like nothing more than a harmless child. Later, I learned that he had 24 different personalities caused by dissociative identity disorder. His personalities could switch depending on the situation. The one I'd seen earlier was just his child personality. The most dangerous one was called the Beast. I had just rescued the 4 girls when I heard a beast-like roar coming from outside the building. Before I could react, he was already racing toward me along the pipes on the roof as the Beast. In that form, he was unbelievably fast and far stronger than any normal person. I told the girls to run, and then he came straight at me. I had no choice but to face him head-on, but I was clearly overpowered. He grabbed me from behind and wrapped his arms tightly around my neck. Fortunately, my body is almost impossible to kill. After struggling for quite a while, I grabbed him, and we both jumped off the 5th floor together. Just as we were about to continue fighting, a blinding light suddenly shined on us, and his personality switched again instantly. I tried to take the opportunity to escape, but the police had already surrounded us. Ever since I discovered my abilities, I'd been operating in secret, fighting crime in my own way. But my vigilante actions eventually attracted the attention of the police. After both of us were captured, we weren't taken to a police station. Instead, we were locked inside a heavily guarded psychiatric hospital. His room was equipped with powerful spotlights that could turn on at any moment. When he was a child, his mother abused him. Whenever he hid in a dark corner, she would always find him with the beam of a flashlight. That's why bright lights still terrify him. My cell was even more extreme. It was equipped with 46 high-pressure water cannons that were always on standby. I nearly drowned as a child, so I've been terrified of water ever since. Everything had been arranged by the head psychiatrist, Dr. Ellie Staple. She firmly believed that superpowers didn't exist, and was convinced that both of us were simply suffering from severe delusions. Her plan was to spend 3 days convincing us that our powers weren't real. During those 3 days, both of us tried several times to escape the hospital. At one point, he switched to one of his female personalities and tried to seduce a guard, but that plan failed as well. Neither of us could overcome our deepest fears. Then, one morning during breakfast, I finally came face to face with him. I knew our confrontation was only a matter of time. What I didn't realize was that everything had been carefully orchestrated by another patient all along.